Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, I think this video is going to demonstrate to you guys why I think there is only one S-tier support in Overwatch Stadium. At the moment, you know, things do change. And that one support is Brig.
Enter the stadium. First up, time to face off in control.
So, I don't know how many people would agree with me, but my experience playing in like the highest ranks of Stadium are that Brig puts out crazy heals, like ridiculous amounts of heals. Alternatively, they can go for a very threatening build with kind of balanced healing, right? And in this game, you're going to see just how powerful she can really be. Now, we're obviously on Moira, and we're picking Chain Grasp. We're against a D.Va. We're going to pick Chain Grasp. Now, we're not against a Doomfist, but I want to pick Reflex Coating because they have a Cassidy, they have a Brig, they have an Ana. That's a lot of stuns, sleeps, and hinders and anti-heals, right? So, since I'm also on Chain Grasp, those abilities are the ones that can shut me down. Now, whether or not we get any value out of it, I'm not sure. We'll see, you know, as the round progresses. So yeah, Chain Grasp against D.Va is basically essential. The objective for Moira in this matchup, in my opinion, is, I mean, if you've got a Doomfist, it's not going to be healing. You'll still obviously heal a bit, but primarily you want to attack the D.Va and force her health low, so she has to sit back, use up her defense matrix, so then your DPS can get their damage through. You're pretty much the only person on the team, I mean Doomfist can as well, but you're the only person on the team, just go with it. You're the only person on the team who can reliably attack D.Va regardless of what she's doing. So just adding like constant pressure. And this is going to play into the hands of Brig and why the healing gets out of control. And it really does get out of control in the later rounds. Trust me on this one. You will see exactly what it is. So right now we're just trying to put pressure on as many players as possible. Round 1, Moira's not that good, even with Chain Grasp against D.Va, because D.Va has a lot of armor, and we've got nothing to help us with that. We do take down the Brig there. Well, actually, Ash does with a Dynamite, but we helped. We're helping. And now I'm trying to stay on the point and just make sure they can't get it, but I can't really push that Cassidy too hard here. Hoping that Chain Grasp can do it. We do pop D.Va mech. We are going to get off the point briefly, because there's another player on there already. And our team, so far, managed to take this midpoint. So it's looking pretty good. I mean, I'm hating whenever I've got a Doomfist on my team right now. I find that Doomfist is quite weak, but sometimes you get one of these hero Doomfist main players and they can really, really make an impact. Hello, Kimchi. Take a little shot from Cassidy there, but again, just trying to put some pressure over onto D.Va, because the more we attack, the more defense matrix. Then the more of that's used up, and then our Soldier and Ash can actually get some damage through, hopefully. So with Chain Grasp as well, it's cool because we get to attack the D.Va and it chains onto players behind. We take a few shots from Cassidy. Kind of lucky one wasn't a headshot. I probably should have faded one shot earlier, just in case. But, well, high risk, high reward. So now we're putting some pressure on, but we've got to fade that stun. Watch out for the D.Va bomb. There's a little bit of cover here. Force May Ice Block, but that means we don't get to take down the D.Va. We've got a fade, so we can get out of the May ult if we need to. Briggs there does manage to get a whip shot over onto us. That's going to trigger her Inspire and keep her alive. Moira just really doesn't deal the damage to take down Brig very easily when she's got her Inspire active. So, which, yeah, is basically all the time. So round 1's looking good. I don't think they're going to be able to get close to us here, so we're just trying to not give them a kill and trying to do as much damage as we can in the last few seconds to generate a bit of cash. And yeah, the round's kind of fine. Ana Brig is still an incredible combo, even in Stadium. Ana's definitely improved. I think she's improved in a healthy way as well. Like, it doesn't feel like in ranked, like if you get antied, it's not the end of the world. In ranked play, anti-grenade should have been nerfed about 100 seasons ago. But yeah, it's not as bad in Stadium. I mean, maybe that's because we play Moira. It's probably still quite bad for the tanks. But they can build certain items that can help them out against that. So it becomes a choice. So we obviously take Shield Buster. Because as I said, our goal is going to be to attack the D.Va. Which sounds ridiculous on Moira, right? But honestly, in this matchup, it's not about us. It's about the rest of the team. And we're going to take advanced nanobiotics because quite often D.Va's shooting us for a small amount of damage, and then our grasp is going to mean that we are going to heal that up, and that's going to in turn trigger the attack speed bonus from advancement nanobiotics. So those two items really, really good with each other. The other item to get, but we didn't have enough cash for, is the gadget that puts down a little heal station and gives you 25 armor and some weapon power. That's also really good in this combination. They're my 3 go-to items, but they cost 12,000 already, so yeah, we can afford those. Bit of damage out. We're trying to support the Doomfist with both damage and occasional heals over time. Like those little heal over times, they do a bit. Look, you can see the heal numbers next to the Doomfist. Like, watch next time we apply one of those on a player, and just look at the little yellow heal numbers that appear. You'll see that actually it's quite a lot, even if we're only healing them for a fraction of a second. It's more than a health pack, put it that way. A big health pack.
Evolution is a pain.
Maybe actually. It's more than a small health pack. Let's go with that, just for certainty. So going up top here, we've got an option to wait for our fade and jump over onto the high ground, but we opt to jump down. Doomfist is currently antied. There's one of the, little bit of healing. Yeah, a good 160 there on the Doomfist. Again, the number starts to climb up. We can fade out of this, but we've got to be careful that we don't just fade and get stuck in it still. Brig uses Rally, takes down our Doomfist. She is quite low, but she gets... It's not her self-heal, that was all the Ana healing her. So now we're on the back foot a little bit. Want to still utilize this chain grasp as much as possible. Whenever I'm firing an orb, I'm looking to go and attack for 3 seconds or so. Just that's where we've put our power. So it's like here, just risk around the corner. We've got a coalescence as well. Pop coal. D.Va, I mean, D.Va's taking a lot of damage, so we can get her down. Can we also take down Baby? Well, Juno does with some missiles, but we helped again, helping. Mei's ice block is forced. We're going to push forward here, see if we can get any exit kills, which will help us make some distance on the objective. Trying to dart in and out of cover a little bit. It's me and Doomfist here. I want to get this chain grasp up and running. They're quite weak. I did not expect 4 though. So I was expecting them to continue moving back a little bit further, and I wasn't committing the jump to chase. I was just going to get up onto that little high ground and then drop off if I'm in trouble, but we got absolutely destroyed before there was that opportunity. Still, the team's taken down D.Va here. We've still got our Doomfist there, so we're going to make some objective progress. We've taken the lead. Now, can we get it to the checkpoint? Because the checkpoint is a massive deal in push. It's just allowing that pause that the enemy team would have to wait if they have to then beat us. Yeah, it makes all the difference. We're fighting Mei in that little room, but Mei's damage is actually pretty strong on that left click. I'm assuming that's kind of what she's built towards. So trying to support the Doomfist as well. We didn't expect him to get slept antied, and yeah. So now we're hiding behind here, hoping that the round time would expire. What I didn't realize at the time is we had the lead.
Don't let them push it any farther.
It wouldn't have changed much, but I wouldn't have hidden behind there because I was only hiding behind there to try and make up, like, the round would end, right? So I was looking at the clock and it's like, oh, there's 0.5 seconds. I just stand behind here. And then it didn't end, so fine. Right, we really didn't earn much cash that round. Our team definitely struggled, but 1-1's the score. Let's go to our power choice.
It's time for the teams to consult their playbooks.
2 options really here. I mean, there's kind of 3. There's kind of 4. There's 5 actually. So if you want me to list them all, you've got, in order, I think Ethereal Excision is good because it's going to give you more lifesteals and sustain to just fight head on against D.Va or whoever you're fighting. It gives you the movement speed as well to kite, which is good, or to chase down players. But also it allows you to get El Saka Suppressor to remove healing or reduce enemy healing, which with a lot of weapon power attack speed builds you're not going to get Cyber Venom, so that's going to be the only way. We're just playing around with the money right now. See what we can get. We've got our 3 favorites, and then there's a case of, okay, we could get wrist wraps and then 2 1,500 items. So, I mean, Techno Leech still gives us a 1,500 and a 1,000, so we could get Compensator for Weapon Grease. Right. So I said Ethereal Excision is probably what I would like here. Precarious Potency would be either number 1 or 2 alongside Ethereal Excision because, well, that way we can grasp players. It still builds into weapon power, so it's going to be good for our grasp. We can get Amari's, and our heal output's suddenly a lot bigger. You could go for Deconstruction if you just want to max out damage. You could go for Void Hoppers or Scientific Death Odd. It's a bit crazy to go Scientific Death Odd against Cassidy, Anna, Brig, May, because it's going to be, you know, you fade through, there's all sorts of things that can punish you for it. Cross Orbital, probably not, but if you wanted to just get a little bit of healing when you're moving forward, yeah, maybe there's only 4 options. Anyway, going into the round, we're pushing them hard here. We've got a nice Chain Grasp opportunity, but Baby Nano comes out, just about keeping players alive, and with that heals as well from the Brig coming in. Yeah, we just didn't do much damage, and we've built so much DPS like power. And I know we're only a little Moira, right? We don't deal crazy burst damage. We just keep up consistent damage, and that plays into Brig's favor here, you'll see. We still need to soften everybody up, but any of these healers that are kind of AFK passive healing, or, you know, apply a pack and then that's it, fire and forget. The Moira DPS build is a little bit, you kind of feed them. And don't get me wrong, I'm not delusional. I know that in this game, we feed Brig the amount of heals that she's going to get by the end of the game. And let me just tell you, it's a very high number. I mean, I think it's about 4 times higher than what me and Juno put out. But still, we have to do it because we're in a D.Va matchup. So this is kind of how we have to play this game. I don't feel like Juno Moira is going to be able to just be in a out-heal Anna and Brig. As May uses her ult there, that's nice. So yeah, damage is going to be the focus. Juno's also on a damage kind of based build, so we lean into it. We don't try and just beat them at their own game. They are going to win the heal battle, so we play a different game. Now we've got our gadget now, which we can drop down. So we drop it down there, we get booped out of it briefly, but that gives us a little zone that we can play safely in. Doomfist's in a lot of trouble here. He does manage to get a jump up in the air, but with people pushing onto us, we can't get close to the Doom to save him here. Does get taken down and occupies him quite a bit, but we just haven't got the DPS. Ash over on the flank there. It's not a bad position to play, but it just gave us no opportunity for us to actually push them. Briggs pushing us with like no health. Chain Grasp off of the D.Va takes her down. Anna very weak at the back. We were going to chase, but with the May there using our Fade, I felt like everybody was just going to collapse over onto us. Got Fade. This time we're going to rotate around, see if we can get some kills before the spawners come in. No, they came in a little bit too early. So, instant spawn, because enemy team just captured the point. That's going to be, well, it's going to at least allow us to get back to our team now for the midsection. Hopefully we don't take too many casualties. Hopefully none. But, you know, that'd be, well, I guess it happens. So it's not quite a dream world. Doomfist now punching through. He might get antied in a second. Void Hoppers could be quite good, like thinking about it. In retrospect, of course, but it does mean we suffer a lot of damage. And what, are we going to play close enough to people to just
surrender to my will?
Right, Coalescence. It's mostly an intimidation Coalescence. It doesn't do that much against this build. We're going to hide from the High Noon. Now that it's popped off, Chain Grasp over onto the Baby D.Va. See if we can get her down before she gets mech again. That's going to be one piece of the puzzle eliminated. Brig's got Rally. We want to make sure we're using some cover, and we can always jump to the high ground. That makes us safe from any Rally stuns here. And now it looks like there's just Brig and May. 2 hard heroes to kill. D.Va will probably be coming back quite soon. So it'd be good to be able to at least take out the support network. And yeah, this is looking good for our team. D.Va should be able to touch here. I mean, we can hear her outside. Ash pushing a little bit too far forward, but I think that delayed them, to be honest. D.Va doesn't get through to the point. 2-1 the score. It's a good round. Brig, 13k healing from Brig in that round. Interestingly enough, they got 13k cash with 13,000 healing. Well, just funny, but like the video, just like the video.
Time for the teams to gear up.
So, knowing that Brig put out such high heal numbers, surely it's time for El Saka Suppressor, right? We bought Ethereal Excision for that reason. Now, Weapon Jammer gives me armor, it gives me a ton of stats, it reduces any bonus attack speed that they've got as well. Oh, we haven't got enough. Are we going to really sell one of these? Maybe we can try and get away without Ethereal Excision for now. Just more damage, because we're hoping that we can just break through the Brig and a healing. Just put in huge damage out onto the D.Va. Code Breaker could also be an option to try and get past that armor. But and also I'm periodically checking that D.Va hasn't got the anti-beam weapons, because if she does, then we might end up going for a Mari's instead, and that allows us to put a bit more healing over onto our team. Because if she's just going to block and reduce all of our damage, it's still good for the chain grasp on other targets, but I really want to be damaging the enemy D.Va. So yeah, this is what we're going for. No anti-heal in this round. Let's see how it goes. 2 on the score.
3, 2, 1. Let the games begin.
So, it's following our Doomfist in, we try and fire a damage orb. I mean, I like the damage orbs anyway. It forces out defense matrix a little bit earlier, which just means less damage is taken. And we're going to be grasping anyway. Also uses some of it. I know people say maybe fire heal orbs against them because you'll get a bit of healing, but sometimes you slip a damage orb through. So, in my opinion, it's still fine. I mean, maybe it is better with heal orbs. But it's what I do. I'm not perfect. So our Doom gets taken down. It doesn't mean we have to be scared. We've got, well, okay, we should maybe be a bit scared. I'm going to go take the Mega. Cassidy hinders us. No reflex coating. Just drop our gadget, give us a little baby heal. That gadget is so good, by the way. Oh, Anna's very low, but she's got the little jumpy thing. So instead we take down her mate. Anna's falling back. We're not going to chase that into a small room, potentially get slept and don't want. I tried to do a cheeky fade jump to trimp off of like the wall to get up top, but we missed the wall, so we just ended up burning our fade. I mean, I'll try these things because I succeed quite often with them. So we just got to make sure that we keep our distance from this rally. We can use Coalescence for the movement speed. Also, again, Intimidation Coalescence. Happens to be quite useful for healing the soldier as well, but we get 3-shot by the Cassidy. I mean, we've got a lot of health. Actually, not that much health. It's pretty much just Weapon Jammer. Yeah, okay, fine. So, our Juno putting out regular damage, being annoying and flanky. Also doing a fair bit more healing this round. I mean, yeah, we're just going to delete that Mei then. So neck and neck right now with both of the teams. In comes a D.Va bomb over onto our team. The baby nano meant that we could not finish off the D.Va. I don't think I would have anyway, but it was close. So now we've used our gadget on the high ground. We can fight the D.Va there. Look at the D.Va. She doesn't do anything to us. We're not too scared of that one. But we do need to get her defense matrix eliminated. Oh, Doomfist crossover punch over onto the Brig there, who was looking at us at the time. Baby D.Va gets taken down. Cassidy again hitting every headshot, possibly cheating. What do you reckon? Let's say 50-50. Soldiers pushing our objective at the moment, making some progress. Enemy team not making any on theirs. So we've got options. Do we play like flanky behind them and it in turn stops them from moving the bot, or do we just try and secure ours? Oh, Cassidy gets taken down. D.Va as well. Mech popped. In comes the male. Is it going to stick anyone? Certainly not us, because we've got Fade. Bit of damage over onto the Brig. We've got a Coalescence. We focus it immediately on the Anna, because the Anna's going to think that we're trying to attack the Brig. And if we rotate quickly to the Anna, who we saw was low health, that could end the Brig's healing when she takes cover, and then we could take down the Brig.
2-1.
3-1, we take the round. What's the
Tell who the playmakers are.
I can see the healing. You guys can pause, but you can see Brig's healing in that round.
Next up,
It gets worse.
get ready for control.
This match might also look like it's going very well for us.
What tactics
doesn't.
will the teams come up with this round?
Right, so we're going to get rid of talent modification module and aftermarket firing pin, at least for now, because that allows us to judge the money better. So with 24k, that to me says a 10k item, a 10k item, and then Eye of the Spider. However, there's other things. If we want Codebreaker to take down the enemy D.Va, we can do that. Ionize is going to be really useful as a defensive item against the Cassidy, because it's only the Cassidy that's really dealing with us. And then, of course, the Gadget is an option. I mean, we're using Chain Grasp, but each time now, if we pop the Gadget, fire our damage orb, start right-clicking the D.Va, we get the 15% damage. So we get 50% increased attack speed, and then we get minus 15% weapon damage on that target. But the Chain Grasp doesn't suffer from that. You just gain the attack speed. So that actually works out really, really well. The major downside to that is it's on a cooldown. So sometimes you might say, look, it's good, but I'd rather have those stats permanently. And yeah, I think that most of the time I would rather have those stats permanently, which is why I don't always pick this item. But in a game where somebody's putting out crazy healing and you have to try and burst through that, this item could be essential. So we thought we'll give it a go, and we'll see how it actually does. Are we just going to, when we pop it, grasp somebody, chain grasp, are we going to just kill somebody in the back line? With Codebreaker as well, we're going to put out so much damage against the enemy D.Va. Like, surely, this D.Va surely should just get deleted. She's got no reductions against beams. Let's give it a go. Just open up the hole there. Because, you know, it's a nice escape route for us. Baby nano boosts. Another one. I mean, we used our gadget there and they just nano boost and it was immediately useless. D.Va's armor gets shredded so much quicker now. This actually could be really good for us. But then again, she wasn't receiving healing at the time, so that's what we expect. It's going to jump up top. Keeps us a bit safe from the shield buster, but Cassidy comes around again without missing a shot. Eliminates us. Just a good gaming chair, I guess. So the other thing is that we've not really had the opportunities to put out that much healing here. Like, I do like still putting out the heal over times, but yeah, we don't always get those options. It does mean also that our cash starts to suffer if we don't do any healing at all. D.Va gets low, but Brig cover, we can't get close to that because of the rally stun. Our Doomfist does get taken down, so we're just going to retreat for now. D.Va's there and Cassidy's floating around to the left, I think. Luckily didn't commit. I think maybe they had other targets. Oh, bit of a misfade. We're okay, we'll try and get some lifesteal back. Ethereal Excision giving us a little bit back as well. Let's see here. Oh, D.Va bomb. We've got fade, so we're just going to fade that. Actually, there was a really low health target next to me there that I should have healed. But we didn't. Okay, our team get the point. Enemy team on 87%. It's good. We only need to win this map. Win this map, win the game. But, I mean, there's still a lot of work to do in this. D.Va does push us. Armor's not even moving. With Codebreaker, with so much weapon power, their health isn't moving.
Surrender to my will.
Okay, so we stay on the high ground with Coalescence. When we hit Coalescence, it's normal for a Brig to hit Rally because they know they can cancel it. So we just made sure that we had Elevation. And Brig couldn't do anything about it. Anna with the overhealth build as well here. Let's attack the baby D.Va who's receiving healing. So much to kill the baby D.Va. We have so much damage. And yet, player's health's just not moving. Oh, Anna's anti-dust did quite a good job there. Like, considering how many threats were there. 70%, we need 28% now to win the game. We've got our gadget as well. Let's wait for the opportunity. Pop the gadget, pop the damage orb, start right-clicking. Nobody's health moved. That's a disaster. We did nothing. Like, so much for that max burst damage. I don't think you understand how much attack speed and weapon power we have there. Like, that's actually insane that nobody's health moves. Okay, attacking the D.Va, 99% now. Got to certainly do a bit more healing here, but we've also got to make sure we're contesting the point. They've nearly capped out, so we're trying to stay on their D.Va's so low. We just need a chain grass to maybe put some damage. Not with never mind. Baby Nano comes in. Also with a Brig heals. It's just that damage reduction from the Baby Nano allows the Brig packs and passives to just heal everybody up. And then those boosts come in so often that, yeah, it's really tricky to take players down here. So enemy team look like they're winning this one. I mean, what's with this Cassidy? We dealt 10k damage, but Brig's on 14k healing. 40. They've got 51,000 healing. We're at round 5. That's just wild. Like, considering they're also being threatening, it's not like they're just sit back and heal only. They're also pushing forward with rallies all the time. So yeah, we're going to get rid of the gadget because that was awful. We're going to get rid of Ionize because at this stage of the game, we can't afford that. So instead, Phantasmic Flux and Vanadium. Actually, we haven't got rid of Ionize yet. We got rid of the gadget. And Advanced Antibiotics is no longer with us. So there is an option to go for Booster Jets. So Phantasmic Flux and Vanadium is going to give us the survival. Shield Buster, Codebreaker going to give us the armor damage. Nearly everyone on their team's got armor. Weapon Jammer going to massively boost our attack speed. Booster Jets is not the item. It's not the item here. I wanted to have more consistent attack speed. But look at their healing. 51,000 from the Brig. 20,000 from the Ana. I don't know why it took me that long. We had to get El Saka Suppressor. We need heal reductions. Like, you can't have someone with 51k healing and then you have an option since round 3 to reduce their healing and you haven't taken it.
We're at the match point.
What can I say? At least we've got it now. Better late than never. So in theory, anybody that we headshot will get a 30% heal reduction for the next 2 or 3 seconds, whatever it is. I think it's 3, maybe 2. Either way, we can just consistently move our crosshair somewhere around their head, and you'll see a little icon appear above their head, like that one there, when they are affected by it. So you see, we're not really aiming for the head, but I mean, with D.Va, that's in like the center of the body, so we're not really aiming for it, but it still will apply because we will just randomly hit it anyway. So all of these players that we just grasp even for a fraction of a second, not chain grasp, but it doesn't work to the chain grasp targets. We're going to be putting out that damage, and D.Va's health seems to be moving a lot better now. We've also got a whole lot more survivability, and we're going to get even more as soon as Vanadium comes online, along with cooldown reduction for more chain grasps, extra health. Our Coalescence is not good anyway with this build, so we're really not losing that much about it. And to get Vanadium this early is going to be really, really helpful. It's basically the first fight. 1 minute into the game means we get a lot of time with this. The extra movement speed is going to be really good, especially when coupled with Ethereal. Well, the survivability there. Vanadium basically gives us an extra 50 health. So yeah, that certainly helped us to survive there. Along with Phantasmic Flux as well. So anytime nobody's hitting us for a while, we can build up a little pool of overhealth. And that will just help us survive any initial skill bursts and things like now. We're just getting a bit more health. Okay, this is going very well for us so far. Heard the Cassidy over one side, but because we didn't see him, we wanted to chain grass, so D.Va was the target. Yeah, D.Va's armor, I mean, it strips a little bit, but yeah, there we go. Have to fade the bomb. Obviously, we know the timing of that. Take a little bit of damage here. In comes a mini nano boost, but we've got Ethereal and Vanadium here to give us some movement speed, which allows us to fight. Mayult comes in, tried to May wall us, but we can just make quick adjustments to the fade. No chance to save that Cassidy there, none at all, so don't even bother trying to heal. Just try and punish anybody who overcommits to it. Oh my god, there's a Cassidy behind us here. Actually getting very low, but D.Va's joining in. Okay. So we still want to hang around there and put as much pressure on them as we can. Can't really get to the Doom here. I'm not going to use Coalescence because we'll lose Vanadium, and even then it would be a lost cause. We get taken down. Do we get the same spawn timer? Yeah, same spawn timer as Juno and Doomfist, so probably a good idea to get killed at that exact moment. Wouldn't want it any later, otherwise we would have got a really long spawn, I think. So enemy team's turn to make progress. We've made so much already. We've already got past the checkpoint. But, by the way, I think that this map plays out as one of the best maps in Stadium. Like, I don't like the map particularly. I think it's a little bit, but I think I've had so many exciting rounds on this one. It's almost like the distances are quite nice. You've got these group up sections, then you've got flank routes, you've got some long range areas. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Enemy team got it to the checkpoint and we're just not denting them. Bob gets walled off. Great play by the Mei there. It's antied as well, so healing Bob to keep him alive is not going to work. And we're just putting out this damage, and it's pointless damage. It's kind of feeding, I would say it's feeding them ults and that, but it is giving us cash. We don't really need cash. It's hopefully making players use up packs, use up abilities, so that when our team arrives, we can put out some damage. Cassidy again, just crushing us. We've got 13,750 damage, but Briggs just offsetting it with 15k heals. Thing is, if we don't deal this damage, Brig obviously doesn't get as high a heal number, but they're still going to have the same amount of healing. So it's like, there's an argument that you say, well, no, if you heal your DPS are going to deal burst damage. And then that burst damage is going to mean that there won't be the time to heal. But when there's a D.Va around, your burst damage just gets defense matrixed. So there's an argument against other heroes. Like, if we were against another tank, then you could say, okay, look, maybe heal focus on your DPS would allow some more rapid bursts. And players would actually get eliminated rather than just this consistent damage. But not against this comp. I feel like I'm still right with the build. So I'm just saying, yeah, they're trying to say, I know you're dealing damage, but like, they're hinting in a friendly way for heals. I like people who are putting it like that. But I don't feel like switching over to a heal build is the play. I feel like we just need more damage. We just need to, yeah, put out as much as possible. And we're going into round 7 here. The key to all of this is somehow getting Brig down. Which is basically, I'm not thinking we're going to win this game. It's basically impossible. She gets a mini nano every 10 seconds.
The teams have 20 seconds left to prepare.
Yeah, at this point I'm just like, well, I'm maxed. This is going to be on somebody else to step up. Like, we can't really do much more for our team here. So, which means the Ana needs to die. Which is impossible because Brig's alive. Exactly.
The teams are neck and neck, but this round
so, strategy. Pro gamer strategy. Basically just damage max and hope. That's what we're trying to do here. We're hoping that the Doomfist can get some of those wild punches over onto the Brig, but I don't think they're going to do the damage anymore. Let's see how it goes anyway. We got deconstruction, so we're charging up the damage amp to try and put out as much as we can. We have to remain reasonably tanky though, which is one of the big problems that we've got. Because if we could just glass cannon this, it'd be great, but Cassidy are just 2-shotters, so we can't do that much. We need to be able to take a couple of shots at least. Right, our Ashe gets taken down. Brig rally comes in, we try and fade all the way back. So at this point, it's clear we already need a change in this round. Adaptation is one of the keys to Stadium. And what I'm thinking right now is, okay, this head-on battle is not working. We need some flank pressure. Because it's really easy for the enemy Brig to just pack everybody who's in front of them. But what if we make some players turn around? What if we make the Ana turn around and not peel for the Brig? What if then our Ashe gets some shots over onto the Brig? So here, I'm just going, well, look, I'm not really healing anyway. Let's get some width to our team. Let's make them look in multiple directions. I want our team to go main. I want to push them forward here. We want to take people down into this room. Split their team up. That way Inspire's not going to be as effective. Bomb in the room. We're not fast. We get our fade up in time. Mei used her ult in there as well. So we've got the Mei and the D.Va. Can we survive it? There's a Mega behind us. Yes, it was up. We continue to move. We've got Chain Grasp as well. Focus the Mei, who thinks we're focusing the D.Va. Mei gets taken down. She might have even had her ice block there. We take down D.Va as well on the flank. Our team has captured the point. Fade jump up top. Cassie was shooting us from spawn. I was going to heal ourselves up, but we'll let Juno have that one. So, okay, maybe this is the key. So maybe if we get some width and put pressure on them and make them look in different directions, when they're a ball together, then the nanos are affecting everybody, the Inspire's affecting everybody, it's easy packs. D.Va can defense matrix everybody, but look, right now there's no defense matrix because they're focused on us. Cassidy's here, there's no burst down. Oh, Cassidy's low. Okay, we take down the Cassidy. Brig, don't want to come into here. That's where Doomfist, one direction's us, one direction's Doomfist. Brig's gonna get taken down. No way. Okay, Brig escapes Anna. Okay, we just got to not get slept. But if we take the Anna down, it's a huge stagger. Uses the overhealth. Why'd she go forward? Oh, that's unlucky. She would have made that back to spawn. She had all that overhealth. Oh my god, Arx, I hate you. I hate you too. I don't. But it's fine if you hate me. You'll just be like everybody else. So 90%. Brig rallies. I think the wall actually hindered her. I think it stopped her from actually rallying forward too aggressively. I'm not sure whether it did actually. Whatever, it doesn't matter. D.Va bomb on the point, doesn't get any kills. Juno getting 2 down here. Brig gets taken down as well. Anna's low health on the point. We've got this. Wow. That's insane. 75k healing from the enemy Brig. We got 57k damage ourselves. I mean, that's just some insane numbers, but I feel like the little strategy adaptation at the end, getting El Saka Suppressor as well, helped out. And I think also, yeah, I mean, our team played pretty well. We didn't tilt, we just got on with the job. But yeah, guys, I think Brig is the only S tier support in Stadium. What do you guys think? Let me know. GG's. See you in the next one.